LJ McCray moving to the jack edge spot and playing that role more than the F edge spot. Hopefully, unfortunately, the first thing that popped in my head with this is like, okay, please, a switch of positions here. This one's not so drastic, but hopefully it goes better than the main one last season when they decided to move Kelby Collins to more inside instead of the defensive end or edge spot. They tried to move him more inside, more of a hand in the dirt guy, and just never made an impact. I don't think that'd be the situation here. I don't. McCray was always thought to be a guy that could play multiple positions, should be able to just slide over and still get into the backfield. And I mean, a lot of movement here. A lot of movement here at this edge spot. Justice Boone on the way out. Transfers to Arkansas. TJ Searcy to A&M. Jack Pyburn to LSU. Guys who played a lot of football in their careers, played a lot of football for you last year. You're going to be going up against Searcy. Going to be going up against Pyburn. So lost some of your playmakers there. So Florida's going to have to find some playmakers at edge. There's some names. There's some names, of course. But back to McCray for a second. True freshman last year, of course. Not a whole lot of stats to really throw out there. Position change could unlock more opportunities for him to impact games. I'm not discouraged at all that he did go out there and didn't have an all-SEC freshman type of season. It happens. And just think about all the guys that were in front of him, guys that were making plays for this defense. It's going to be hard to break through. All right, it's breakthrough time now. Breakthrough time now. Gators return. Top pass rusher from last season. Tyreak Sapp, of course. George Gumbs Jr. So Tyreak Sapp at that F spot. George Gumbs at that jack spot. Cameron James also returns. Productive sophomore season. 28 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 for a loss. Billy Napier had to say about him, just in general, we've been very pleased about Cam James and Gumbs being the two that took a huge step. And then here comes Sapp being the steady, kind of alpha vocal leader. So, of course, Florida had to go bolster depth there at that spot. So you're going to see some maneuverability. McCray sliding over. Had to go get Kofi Asare from UMass. 2 highly rated they're really high on Jayden Woods and Jalen Wiggins at the spot as well. As we saw last year, hard for freshmen to come through. Maybe more of an opportunity this year, depending on what happens. And can Kofi Asare duplicate what we saw as a transfer from George Gumbs last year? If he does, then okay, you won't need as much of a impact from Jayden Woods and Jalen Wiggins. And if LJ McCray is your guy as well. So if you're seeing Jayden Woods and Jalen Wiggins out there making plays, they probably had to go through a lot to earn it. Because I do think there's a lot of potential in front of them. Napier, of course, impressed with the newcomers during pre-spring preparations. Quote, I think McCray's move has been beneficial, he said. And I'm really pleased with Jayden Woods, Kofi. Wiggins has been impressive. Kofi being a veteran. And this Jayden Woods guy has stood out. And we haven't even started yet.